Hello friends, welcome back to episode 18 of our Let's Play of Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. Last we left off, we had just finished Chapter 4, Uther's Tomb investigation, and now we're into the final chapter of the story. 2 more investigations to go. Let's jump in.
Inquisitor, we have returned to the coordinates of the Martyr. I'm afraid there have been some troubling developments.
Explain, Captain.
We have detected a void ship in the service of chaos near the Martyr. Sensorium data shows that Uther's monastery is teeming with the forces of Nurgle. This is not a raiding party, but a full-scale invasion, Inquisitor. What is your plan?
The Martyr has become an infested war zone. I cannot open up the stasis chamber at the moment. It would be too hazardous. I will deal with Nurgle's filth first.
Yes, we're finally taking on the Death Guard. We've dealt with a lot of Nurgle so far. Nurgle's forces, but not the Death Guard yet. But let's do it. The Alpha Pariah. Plague Vanguard. Invaders on the Martyr. I have finished my long, grueling hunt for Uther's Rosette, and I've got very close to finding the Alpha Pariah. However, I returned to the Martyr only to find the ship under attack by the minions of Nurgle. It is my sacred duty to cleanse this Emperor-forsaken ship once and for all before I open up the stasis chamber. Let's go.
Inquisitor, the Martyr has begun transmitting bursts of noospheric bleed. It is a call for help initiated by the machine spirit. The message asserts that the main cogitator room is under attack. Sequential shutdown in progress.
Their secret beasts are trying to destroy the brain and soul of the Martyr. Come on.
I see they're called Plague Marines in this, so I wonder if this is following older versions or what. Obviously I know they still call them Plague Marines, but officially they are the Death Guard. Supply crate. Get rid of the teleport beacon.
Secondary computational litanies show an exponentially growing demonic presence on the ship.
What? Where are those demons coming from?
Unknown.
So much pestilence. Yes, I was in the Warhammer store the other day and saw the Chaos God's candles. And I made the remark that pestilence actually smells quite nice.
I'm ready for my trial of faith. If I can't silence the alarm, I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining. I have arrived at the main cogitator.
Another burst of new sphere bleed received. Decoder prayer wheels activated. Inquisitor, you have been granted access to the data crux in the main cogitator room.
And what might that be?
A data reliquary. High clearance information storage which can be opened exclusively by the Tiberius Rosette with the tag Alpha Subject.
It sounds like the machine spirit is giving me access to the most important records on the Alpha Pariah.
Indeed. The machine spirit has calculated the chances of a total system malfunction. It is 98.5% and growing.
Why are they all just hanging around up there?
Hostiles.
Understood. Loading.
Right. They all seem to be coming down the one side now. Oh, excuse me. That was unexpected. Any more? Yep, still like a third of a wave to go. They've not touched the cogitator yet though, which is a bonus. I'll let them come to me. I won't leave the area of the cogitator too much. Just a few more. There they are. One more-ish. There you go.
Objective completed. Triggering secondary objective.
I'm about to access that data crux.
Yeah, sure. Before I do that though, kind of want to check around the immediate area. Right, can't go that way, but that door does open. And there's a way down there that I've missed as well. Lots of mines. Right, so there's just a supply crate here. Don't really need. And nothing there. Cool. Better to be safe than sorry. Right, up this way, yes. Then we'll check the other paths before we hit the cogitator. The supply crate. Room full that we can't get into just yet. And I'm assuming this top corridor will lead into that same room that we can't do anything yet until we hit the cogitator. Yep.
Dodge this.
They're all just waiting behind that door for me. So let's get the cogitator. Expeditious. Destination Martyr to Grand Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. Grand Inquisitor. With reference to our former discussion, I collected all available data about the Xeno-transcript. The translation may be imperfect, as our knowledge about the Fabricatus race is lacking. In fact, we have found no trace of this ancient and unfortunately extinct race outside the Caligari Sector, and our information is based on a heavily redacted report of an Adeptus Mechanicus archaeological expedition. When the flames of the First War in Heaven, died, the mad Necrontia reference blinked behind the stars, and he saw the coming anathema of a young race made from ice and made from fire. The god will be born. The gods to be born will tremble, and a new one will something. Should you require any further information or assistance, I am at your disposal. This is a fascinating matter indeed. Yours sincerely, Grand Archivist Engel.
Tech
Right.
Priest, I need you to activate your most complex security protocols. I will be transferring an extremely sensitive cogitator file. I have found something that could put the entire Alpha Pariah project into perspective.
Secondary brain functions rerouted to execute holy chants of encryption.
I also need an update on the current situation.
Situation is critical. Sensors indicate a growing number of localized bursts of warp energies on the ship.
Give me the location of the closest anomaly.
Right. Warp energies. Chaos filth is what they mean.
You are right. Lead marines are destroyed and killed seas.
Destroyed seals are transforming into local warp gates. Explains the growing ratio of infestation.
I must destroy these. What are they? Immaterial instruments? Swords connect.
Inquisitor, your chances of successfully reducing the threat level on the entire ship have been reduced to 0.67%.
That is not how you raise the morale, Tech Priest.
The Imperium seals form a complex matrix on the Martyr. The destruction of the seals fractured the matrix, releasing a constant tide of demons onto the ship. At this rate, the Martyr has an 87.67% chance of turning into a demon engine.
I cannot allow a ship-sized demon engine to roam the sector.
Destroying the pustules on this subdeck might buy you some extra time.
Absolutely. Can't have it turn into a demon engine. Nice, right. Another one down. Let's check over this side. Ah, chest. Right, let's destroy that last pustule. Okay. Hellbrute down. And the pustule down.
Well met, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Prophet of Decay, Harbinger of Plague and Pestilence, servant of the mighty Nurgle, and I bid you welcome. How do you like your new fortress, the Martyr?
Trust me, you will soon regret coming here, you fool.
I'm truly baffled by your lack of manners, Inquisitor. My only wish is to make a deal with you, without resorting to violence. I know that you are trying to find a creature which shouldn't exist. I want that thing out of my ship, see? We can help each other. And if you refuse, I have ways of destroying that entire section of the ship.
Thanks to its shielding, you can do nothing that would harm the chamber.
Are you truly willing to risk that possibility? I don't think so. I believe that we might come to some understanding. Come and meet me on Subject Beta 7. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Okay. Let's go. Go in, reduce ourselves and our gun to the Prophet of Decay. Sounds like a good idea to me. Still have my Death Guard kill team to build up. Looking forward to it. New level reached. Unlocked Inoculator component Rosarium. Plus 50% supreme damage reduction for 5 seconds on use. Nice. Okay. Unspent skill point. Let's see. Maximum HP. Right. Anything worth keeping? Doesn't look like it. Nope. No. Nope. Okay, we'll get rid of all that. And the next mission is the Children of Decay. I have managed to thwart a cowardly attack on the very soul of the machine spirit of the Martyr and to cleanse the main data sanctum. Meanwhile, the remnants of the Nurgle warband, who call themselves the Children of Decay, have turned Uther's Imperium seals into gateways to the abyss. Their existence can't be tolerated any longer. Well, let's go.
Inquisitor, are you absolutely certain about this? You will be walking into a trap.
Yes, it is a trap. But at least I can kill that prophet and the whole warband. You know these creatures better than me, and you will do the same.
By the Emperor, yes. Charge into the middle of that toxic, unholy gathering and smash them to bloody pieces. Absolutely. But I am Astartes.
And I am an Inquisitor. I shall fear nothing, for I am fear.
Yeah, I still don't know why Astartes is sat on the ship doing nothing. They would want to be in the fight. Ah, an Apostle of Nurgle. I was wondering where they were coming from.
I'm ready for my final fate.
Inquisitor, you are entering another data reliquary of the Martyr. Access the data crux for useful information.
Right. Another cogitator. By Fabricator Locum Ixion. Regarding the Imperium grid, we have completed the evaluation of your requests. The technological marvel you are seeking is ambivalent in nature. Item Alpha, the schematics you provided are based on uncategorized and or unknown technology. The slight resemblance to the Tesseract constructs of the Necrontyr is perplexing to us. Item Beta. The subjects provided were unable to defy the laws of the pocket dimension, but your intention to create an Imperium nucleus by imprisoning a greater warp entity may create instability in the system. The small deviations in the Imperial patterns may spiral into catastrophic events. An unmitigated breakout may seriously compromise the Martyr. Item Gamma. The implications of this invention are significant. It is also the reason why the Fabricator General and I support your experiment. Such methods are classified as tech heresy by most of our brothers. Due to this reason, our assistance can only be indirect and or circumstantial. Item Delta. We have control over certain Xenorite elements in our ranks and we can guarantee their cooperation. This option has been evaluated as the most optimal. Our truth will come from the machine. Okay.
Loading.
Get rid of that trap.
Forsaken noise. The soothing sound of silence. For the Emperor.
There we go. Right, onwards.
Captain, I need an update on that Chaos ship.
We are prepared for evasive maneuvers, but the ship has remained stationary. How did they find the Martyr at all?
The ship was a nest of Nurgle before I arrived, and I have destroyed countless demons. All of them reformed in the warp not long after the collapse.
And this has drawn the attention of their god to the ship?
Something. Yes. It must have been enough to allow Nurgle's plague sorcerers to find the Martyr. Die.
What was he doing? Moonwalking. absolutely tanked a lot of it. Right, what we got down here? Anathema Ultima Subject LII. Physiological measurement. Rate of physical development below normal. Rapid degeneration of motor functions continues. Severe mutations corrected by surgical procedures. Subject in its present state classified as partially abhuman by sanctified Imperial standards. Psychological evaluation. Note, insufficient cognitive and linguistic abilities render our estimates imprecise. Projected IQ between 56 and 63. Severe emotional and mental aberrations. Social skills close to none. The subject shows no sign of special abilities. No changes in the measured warp resistance, blank beta. Recommendation to Grand Inquisitor Tiberius. Subject shows only one remarkable ability, the already documented minor anomaly in the Imperium patterns, but it has exhibited no further progress for 3 cycles. Further experiments are not warranted. Merciful extermination of subject recommended. Splicing of the pariah gene shows little potential. Similarly to the EIE protocol, we need a fully revised approach for future subjects. Begos Caligarius the 12th. Okay. Or Caligarius 12. Right. Let's carry on. Get rid of the summoners and the little egg sacs. Nothing down here except a trap, which we disabled instantly. So that's a bonus. Another trap disabled.
Your tech priest asked me to convey a message. This is what I'm reduced to, an errand boy.
He is analyzing the data songs received from the Martyr at the moment.
Ah, you do speak their language. Anyway, he asked me to warn you. 99.2% of the Imperium seals have been corrupted by the plague-infested scum.
And the situation is really bad.
The way I see it, it leaves you with a much easier task. Kill that prophet, destroy the warband, and get to the chamber for the Emperor.
Right. That's back to where we were. check up this side. Medical supply and a chest,
Reloading.
right. Supply crate.
Welcome to my humble abode, Inquisitor. The Prophet of Decay will grant you an audience now.
What do you want, creature?
How about this? I don't want to destroy the ship, nor the stasis chamber, but I will if you don't comply.
Whatever happens to the ship, Uther's barrier will keep the Alpha Pariah safe.
Completely plausible. Tiberius was a clever one. And unlike your kind, he was in fact bold enough to experiment beyond your foolish limitations. But what if you are wrong?
You are just babbling now.
Right. See, the heart of the curious psychic barrier he created is a seal with one of us trapped inside. Even if I break all of Uther's seals, I need his rosette to open up the prime seal.
Is that all you can offer?
Why? I want to liberate the Great One. And you want that freak in the chamber. Let's make a deal then. You give me the rosette, and I leave Uther's unique black soul to you.
I wasn't planning to negotiate with you, creature. But I always enjoy watching how your kind tries to lure victims with such feeble attempts.
Wonderful. I was planning to kill you anyway. Isn't it great that we can both stick to our traditions?
Loading.
Are you all right, Inquisitor?
I'm fine. But with all the seals corrupted, the whole ship is in danger.
Your tech priest finally has some heartening news. Some of those seals are still intact. That might buy you some time.
It is time to open the stasis chamber then.
Nice, okay. Grab these chests, then we'll get the hell out of here. Nothing on that side, no. Cool, let's go. Opening the stasis chamber. Interesting. And I'm assuming that'll lead into the final chapter, the final investigation. 1 passive skill point for leveling up. Not bad. Let's do that one. Right. Anything good in the inventory? Nope. No, it's all rubbish. Right, so we have a shard though, and a blueprint we can throw in there. Get rid of the rest. And then Chaos Unchained. I've destroyed the Nurgle warband and eliminated their leader, but I was too late. Those wretched marauders have already transformed the Imperium seals into gaping holes into the Imperium, which continue to unleash the unholy forces of chaos. The situation is critical and the Martyr might be turning into a colossal demon engine. I've decided to change my plans and unlock the stasis chamber before it's too late. Right. So we unlock the stasis chamber and then scuttle the ship. That would be the plan.
I am approaching the stasis chamber.
Cut through the chaos infestation and get to the psychic barrier.
That was the plan, yes.
Good plan. Give them no quarter.
Right.
I have found another one of those ancient encrypted cogitators.
The previous data crux proved to be a highly valuable source of information. You should access it, Inquisitor.
Well, I was going to anyway, but I was waiting for you to finish speaking. Lord Uther Tiberius, after so many years of hopeless efforts, I have finally managed to deliver your proposal. I'm thankful for your help with the Drukhari prisoner. I managed to claim him more or less alive. Note, the Ordo Xenos interrogators weren't happy at all. I'd suggest some kind of compensation from our side. With the prisoner's help, I have succeeded in reaching the Coven and F. I should reiterate that I retain my initial disgust towards F and all that F stands for. But I share your opinion and I know we had no other choice. My reservations are still unchanged. The Emperor will absolve us. The initial response was just as dismissive as expected. On seeing our work, his attitude changed completely and we proceeded thenceforth in a more constructive fashion. F was open-minded but extremely skeptical at the same time. He considers this venture a total waste of his valuable time. Still, he was unable to reject the final offer as he is in dire need of such a specimen. Our final agreement was to deliver 12 embryos from the ship, using samples provided. Alas, F refused to give any guarantees and refused further cooperation. An understandable stance considering his current allies. I will return with the results as soon as possible. Note, the astropath will be thoroughly mind-wiped. Wizard Herald HML. Okay.
Have you accessed the data crux? Ready to inload data?
This needs to remain confidential, Tech Priest.
Understood, Inquisitor.
Kill the heretic.
Right, we're good. Right. All right. Everything dies. So much chaos and pestilence. Oh, there we go.
I am ready to use the rosette on the psychic barrier. Magos, are you certain that this won't have grave consequences?
The nature of the force field is beyond our expertise. However, if you have doubts about finding this alpha subject, we have analyzed all related data we have gained from the data crocs.
Do you have any idea what she could be?
Rest assured, she's a healthy specimen, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. I can't comment on her capabilities, though.
Okay.
What
Carry
is
on.
happening?
There we go.
Imperium seal network collapsed. Barrier destroyed.
But that wasn't supposed to happen.
Correct. However, with 96.4% of the network destroyed, the barrier couldn't resist the burst generated by the rosette.
And what exactly does that mean?
Prime seal has been destroyed. Stored demonic essence will be released.
Are you telling me that by opening the barrier, I have unleashed that thing trapped on the ship?
Correct. Sensors indicate a colossal amount of warp energy manifesting in the stasis chamber.
I'll make the necessary preparations on the ship then before I enter.
Right. Nothing else in here? Nope. Let's see where we're left. We didn't level up or anything. Okay. What about the items we're carrying? Anything good? That's better than that one. But the rest of it, meh. Okay, we're nearly a level 50 as well. So where are we? Let's see. The Great Unclean One. Ooh. Do I get to fight the Great Unclean One? That'd be fun. Though taking them down as a single Sororitas Inquisitor, I don't think that would happen. But, you know, we'll see. But yes, I believe this is probably the last mission in the investigation of the Alpha Pariah, and then we have the thing in the walls investigation. So we're nearly done. Next episode may be the last one. And that is where we're going to leave it here, so you'll have to wait until next time to find out. But take care of yourselves. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.